Give me a second. Okay. We all have fears. We all have fears of being in the dark, being alone, failure, monsters, and so many other things. But the real question is, are we prepared to fight against those fears? Now, this particular one we can all relate to in some weird way. And you might be asking yourself, what is he talking about? Very simply, a zombie apocalypse. Are we ready for the worst to come into our lives? Now, we all have somewhat of a fear of zombies or any major disaster. It's scary to see. I mean, I wouldn't want to see my little brother turn into a zombie wanting to chase after me, wanting to eat my brains out. Would any of you? Of course not. We have to be ready. And all that involves a survival kit. So, incredibly speaking, I have not fought in a zombie. I don't want to, and I hope none of you do either in the future. But that's not the point. This is all on survival. I'm having to survive and continuing to live. I've been an Eagle Scout for almost 10 years now, and I've been taught and trained in everything from first aid to gun handling, water purification, and fire starting. Those things that are essential in surviving. And in some way, I've also been into the show The Walking Dead, which gives a very good representation of what it means to survive. Doesn't he look cute? No, like badass with the gun. Now remember, this isn't on killing zombies. I'm here, hopefully, to give you better confidence and convince you to build a survival kit for what it needs, for what you need on surviving for you and for your family. First, I'm going to be talking about the issue, which is the outbreak itself. And then we're going to get into how it is caused, what made it be. And then, lastly, the solution to survive all of it, the survival kit. Now that we got the entire introduction over with, let's get into the topic. Zombies are only a little bit of your worry of what you're going to be facing. We have to deal with a lot of obstacles and have to overcome them. Having to make your survival kit is one trouble, and also what goes with it. As Americans, are we truly ready for what could happen? I mean, as America, we like to think America is the #1 secure place in all the world. Nothing could ever happen to us. But what if it did? Are we truly prepared for if it were to happen? And also, better yet, when it could happen? The basic things that are included are food to eat, clean water, location, like Mike said, location. Number of people, like who's with you, toddlers, your children, elderly, meds, if you have any medication whatsoever, supplies, guns, gotta have guns. Transportation, scooter, bike, cars, motorcycles, etc. And personal skill. Always know, everyone has a part to play in having to survive. Whether you're good at one thing or whether you're good at another, we all have a personal skill that we can use to contribute. So we've discussed the issue itself of the apocalypse, or what could happen. Now we're going to get into how it all came to be. Now the cause could be a number of different things. We all like to think of diseases and viruses and all that crazy stuff. But a natural disaster, that's no one's fault. I can't control a hurricane having to destroy an entire city. That's just nature right there. But we have to be prepared for that. Thus, the survival kit. So, according to the CDC, written by Paul Smith, written in March 21st, 2013, he states rather clearly of what is caused for a zombie apocalypse in that sense of, a virus could happen, but he also mentions the need for us as, survivors, hopefully, to be prepared for that and what you need to survive. So that is what we all need, is a survival kit. So we've discussed the issue of the apocalyptic tragedy, and then we got into how it came to be. And lastly, we're going to get into what we need to do to survive. The solution really is to be aware and prepared. It may be different compared to the movies, because we all like to think in movies like they have everything they need. You know, they have like a gigantic like kit, and it's got like freaking machine guns and like rocket launchers and grenades, and you're like, oh yeah, like just kill things. Like no, that's not all it is. It requires a lot. We each have to make our own survival kit personally for ourselves, and also one for our entire family. On the FEMA website, posts a very, very good example of what needs to be placed in for your survival kit. The 4 essential ones for anyone is good, and this is individually, not just for the entire family, this is for each and every single one of us, is canned good foods that last a very long time, pure water, clean, drinkable water that has no contamination, medical supplies, if you fall under that category of, you know, folks that have medical illnesses or such. And the 4th one's kind of funny, but in the sense that if it were to happen, we all need some weapon to go and slash things and whatnot, but that's besides the point. But as Americans, we all love guns. Ain't that right, Mike?
Right.
Love guns? So I've gone over the problem, which is the apocalypse itself, and the cause of how it could be, you know, the virus or the disease. And lastly, the solution, our survival kit, what we need. Remember, this isn't killing 101. I'm not teaching anyone that or trying to persuade you to kill zombies. It's on how to survive and the means to do it. So I hope you have a better understanding of what could happen and take action and be prepared for it. Know that the strong survive. We all know that. The strong survive in tough times. However, the weak grow strong in tough times, and they can overcome their fears. So should we. Thank you.